Alright, hey y'all. If y'all are coming from the short about these beanies and had any questions, hopefully this video can answer any of those. And if not, just leave me a comment and I'll try to get to you. Now, for the beanies, this is the yarn I used. I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby. It is $4.99, but you know, every other week it does go on sale. So this color here is the information, River Ripple. And then this blue one, we have Blueberry Buckle. This is what's left. Now for this one on the right, I did do 121 rows on the Addi Express. And then for this one, it was 113 rows. And the patches, I haven't put them on yet. These are supposed to be like, you can heat them on, but I never do that. I always put this glue right here. It works great. And then the patches are just pre-cut off of Amazon. Just a variety pack. And then I use my laser machine to add the name. I'll go over the settings for that here in a bit. Now, this size right here that I do the 113 rows for is for between like a 4 and 6-year-old. And then over here, my 122 rows is between like a 6 and 9-year-old. You know, everything depends on their head, but that's what I go off of. Let me see how many inches long they are. But they are doubled. So if you do the Addi and, you know, you make the full, and they're folded through and tied at the top. This one right here is about 11.5 inches. And the blue one would be, I would just probably in an inch more because it's not that many more rows. Would be, yep, about 12. I don't know, you wanna 12.5, yeah, about an extra inch more. That might help anybody gauge their own project. Now when it comes to the patch, let me show you the settings, the font name, you know, all that information. Now here is the finish screen. Here's the names. Here's how long it took to complete. Both of the patches took a little over 4 minutes to laser. And then here's the name. Let's see if I can. There we go. Right up here at the top. Oh. There we have the font name. Now for the settings, here's the xtool S1 20 watt right here at the top, the machine I'm using. And then here's the setting for the top. When I do the patch, I just click this one. And then I hit engrave. There we are. It was at a power of 20% and then the speed at 300. One pass. My lines was at 100, engrave mode. Alright, now when it comes to gluing, I like to put the glue onto the back and then let it sit for a little bit so it becomes tacky. And while that's getting tacky, I like to just get the area ready, spread this out. I have just a scrap piece of wood. I'll just put it right behind here just so when I add pressure, it's not as soft. And then I just put the patch on, line it up where I want, and then hold it down for a good 30 seconds. And then there we are. And there we have it. All completed. Now, if you have any other questions, just let me know and I'll try to answer them quickly. Bye.